I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2016. I found a lump, and I knew that that was not normal. And I knew, given my family history, I needed to get to the doctor right away. So the next day I went to the doctor, and it was breast cancer. Immediately realizing, with my family history, my great grandmother died of breast cancer. My grandmother had breast cancer and survived it, that I needed to follow all of the doctor's orders. And I knew that I was going to have the best attitude because I was going to beat cancer. And I had read somewhere that optimism and positivity are great medicine and healers.
I am a 5-year breast cancer survivor. I was initially diagnosed with breast cancer August of 2016. So while a lot of Louisianians were battling the flood, I was battling my own little battle, breast cancer.
My breast cancer journey started in 2011 when my 81-year-old mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. That was 10 years ago, and she is now a 10-year breast cancer survivor. 4 years after she was diagnosed, I myself was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015. I am now a 6-year breast cancer survivor. What this has taught me is that early detection has saved my mama's life and my life too.
I was diagnosed with 0 to 1 staging breast cancer at the age of 43. And it was a very shocking, although it was something that, because of my family history, I didn't feel that it was too shocking. I was kind of afraid. Nevertheless, I knew that because I had family members that had survived this horrible disease, that I could survive it. So I had chemotherapy and surgery, and I am now 3 years in remission.
I'm a clinical pharmacist, and in 2019, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Woo! It was a huge shock. I went in for my first mammogram ever because I had just turned 40, and they found a lump. It ended up it had spread a tiny bit to my lymph nodes, so I ended up having to have a lumpectomy and those removed. So one of my biggest takeaways for women out there is that, make sure you get your mammogram when you turn 40, because you never know what you're going to find. And it saved my life, and I'm sure it can save your life too if it's something you've been putting off.
In January 2021, I was diagnosed with stage 1 grade 3 breast cancer. My lump was found during my normal mammogram. Once it was confirmed as cancer, my team of doctors were on it and prepared the best treatment plan for me. I am forever thankful for their expertise and the support of my friends and family.
I am a 2-time breast cancer survivor. My first diagnosis was over 20 years ago in 2001. And I basically went cancer-free for about 13 years. And then I had a recurrence in 2014. Both times my cancer was detected via a mammogram, both times. So a mammogram actually saved my life 2 times. I'm a strong advocate of mammograms.
One thing that I can say is that self-analysis saved my life, because I detected my own mass, which were actually after a biopsy. It was confirmed that I actually had 2 masses, and that even sped things up a little bit more. So during the month of October, ironically enough, I was able to get my life back, because my doctors took such good care of me to where they took out the tumors, and I was able to have a second chance at life.
Part of my job as an account manager is going out to my groups during open enrollment meetings and giving them their wellness benefits. Of course, one of the wellness benefits that I touch upon is mammograms, and I tell every lady and gentleman, because breast cancer does affect men too, is to get that yearly mammogram. It saved my life, and it could save your life too.
I've never allowed this to take control or determine my future. I lived life each day as if it was my last, and I took it with stride, and I was able to beat the disease. I am a survivor.
It's important to keep your spirits up and to keep pushing through, because there is a better outcome on the other side. So for all you women out there, go get your mammograms and keep checking your tatas.
Be proactive. Get those regular mammograms. Do your self-exams at home as well. Breast cancer is very treatable, especially if detected early. Ask me, I know.
And even though it's very scary, I mean, I hear a lot of women say it's just so scary. I don't want to, I don't think I even want to know what it is, but you do. You really want to know what's going on, because the earlier that it's detected, or just whatever they determine it is, the earlier the better.
So glad that I knew about checking my breasts and doing self-exams. The mammogram that I had 7 months before didn't pick up the lump that had developed, and I found. So it's important to have a mammogram. It's important to see your doctor every year. It's very important to do the monthly breast self-checks. And it's also really important to know what your risks are. I would just tell everybody, you can be stronger than breast cancer.
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 Stronger than breast cancer.